Good morning, all of you. Uh, Thank you so much to have Amruta ma'am, Venkatramana sir, and others from in-house
Good morning.
getting ready for the exam and joining on time. It's my pleasure to invite you all for this session. Thank you, Ramna.
Good morning, sir. Thank you.
Very interesting. And Amruta ma'am, we also have Mahati from slot 1, and we have Kavya ma'am from session 2. And then
Yes, sir.
we'll be waiting for others to join us. And as part of the English Language Communication Skills Lab of Lendi, we generally have the training for around 16 weeks. And at the end of the 16th week training, we have this kind of an assessment session that takes place in order to give the students the hope of their value addition course or skill development course ends with a certification. So as part of this certification program, this particular external evaluated examination plays a major role. So basically, this course is aiming at developing their job skills and then making them job ready for the future forthcoming employment interviews. And as we all know, English language is synonymous with communication skill. And of course, communication skills is synonymously taken as one of the best skills of job. Since this as a novel background that we have, most of the teachers who work here as a team at Lendi Institute as English Language Communication Skills Lab, popularly known as ELCS Lab, which generally delivers the note of understanding how to develop the communication skill. So, as part of the communication skills, this team puts an effort in bringing out a lot of ideas, lot of new ideas. One of such kind of novel ideas is this. Thanks for the seed that was sown earlier by Venkatramana, who was the part of our team. And I don't know much about Amruta ma'am, but anyway, as part of this examination, we can even exchange the thought. So we we also have the other teachers to join, and then they also can give a clear picture of what this examination all about, what these courses all about, how at the end of these courses the students get ready in understanding their abilities, and how they get ready confidently to display their abilities too. Above all, the coursework design is something very crucial for us, particularly, especially the students from remote towns of Vijayanagaram, Vishakhapatnam suburbs. Most of the students and most of the teachers like us, we feel that it is essential for each individual to really withstand with a competitive idea. At the end of the fourth year of engineering, any engineering graduate is demanded with what score that he has secured or what offer that he has secured. Similarly, on the other hand, the teachers of language lab at Lendi and for that matter any other similar kind of an institution is demanded how many of them are trained under him or her to get the right job opportunities. So taking this as a background, we strongly decided that the postmortem might not give a good result. So we wanted to train them in time and we wanted to give them an opportunity to train themselves. So, as part of such training ideas, these labs and these examinations have come, and thanks to my team, which has been putting relentless effort. It's not just today, and even after they plan for a month's time, just abstractly, bringing them into a concrete plan and bringing them into concrete discussions, they take a lot of risk in putting their personal time also in driving and then motivating these young student friends to take up this interesting idea of English language communication skills practice in the name of English for Job Seekers, of course. So this is what the background altogether, and we have come to an end of this course of this semester. And as part of this end point of the coursework, we are supposed to organize an assessment test. And as part of the assessment, we have got different modules. We have divided the whole course into 3 to 4 interesting areas. One as job skills, the other as writing skills for the job needs. Similarly, personal interview, this is one that we are now taking up. So personal interview is another important vertical. Taking all these 3, 4 verticals together, we are showing to the world that these kids are job ready. And even they themselves also can immediately say, we are job ready with this talent or with this quality. So this is what the background of the coursework. And I hope examiners, you also please get ready. Another 2 minutes, I think one more session, that is one more room is getting ready. And unfortunately, we had planned one room, but unexpectedly, before we reached there, that room is occupied, and we are searching for other one. And already search is over, and we have a new room that is started. And thanks to my team of teachers, quickly arranging all the facility for the student friends. And I bear with you, and you bear with me. All right, we can exchange the thought, and shortly I'll let you know the process of the examination. Meanwhile, I
Sure.
request Ramana sir also to give your opinion on the coursework that you planned earlier and how it has reshaped and renamed. And fortunately, Kavya is also there. Kavya was also there by then, and Kavya is now available, who has taken part. And Mahati joined us later, and all of us are doing all the best. So I wanted you to have an exchange of thought.
Sure. Kavya ma'am, how are you?
Hello, sir. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Welcome to the examination part again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your welcome. And how about other teachers, other colleagues?
Yes, sir. All of us are doing very good.
Yeah. How are you, ma'am? Mahati, ma'am.
And we also have a couple of new teachers with us.
You are not.
I want
You are not
Mahati ma'am
audible,
to
ma'am.
use microphone. I want Mahati ma'am to use microphone.
Sir, actually, we also have Ramya ma'am, our new faculty here, sitting with me right now. Don't mind, I'm going to show her like this. And hello, sir.
Not seen, ma'am. Not visible.
I hope you can see
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hello,
Good
ma'am.
morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
She's our new member into the fold, Ramna sir. And Ramna sir
Great.
is our former colleague here.
Check.
I worked with him for more than
Not
3 months. And
It was a nice meeting you.
Hi, ma'am.
Ma'am was telling that it's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, Kavya ma'am, am I now clearly audible?
Madhya ma'am, you were audible, but there is a kind of echo from the place you were sitting.
Kavya, ma'am, you are not audible now.
No, sir, actually, I'm not talking anything. I'm just sitting.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Please proceed.
Okay, fine. Hello, Amrita ma'am. Good to see you. This is the first time I'm
Hello.
meeting you. Nice to meet you.
Yes. Nice to meet you too.
And I have come to know that you are one of the mates of Mahati.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us.
You.
And we also look forward to see you with the complete patience, because we have our mechanical students with us today, and wherein you have to put a bit effort and drive our students. towards the examination. I wish that will happen with you. Thank you for being with us.
Okay, ma'am, sorry to interrupt. Is it now fine?
Yes, Mahati ma'am, better than before.
Yes, thank you. And Ramana sir and Amrita, I would like to introduce you to a new teacher here as well. We have Raja Narasimhan sir, who has recently joined us. So would you like to just...
Hello sir, good morning.
Yeah, please.
I'm Raja Narasimha. I have joined recently here, and I'm very happy to be a part of this team. And I've never seen such a wonderful platform for the students. Thank you, Hari sir, for creating this excellent platform for the students. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you, sir. That is Raja Narasimhan sir. And we also have another teacher who will be joining us very shortly.
Sure.
So I'm waiting for session 3 to begin. If session 3 is ready, we'll be joining back for the mainstream of the examination. I hope thought is exchanged and very
Yes,
early
sir.
in the morning. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. We
Session.
still, yes, sir. We need 5 more minutes. In the meanwhile, I have joined from my mobile phone.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
I request all the sessions to be renamed well with slot 1, session 1 till session 3, so that it's easy for us to understand whether we are ready or not. The examination part is so simple, and we have, in fact, first half an hour is for setting by joining the main room and also introducing each other well, and introduction of examiners. And afterwards, we also can understand how to have the examination that is planned and how it is being organized. And half of that I have already told you. And then after that, we also can have the breakout rooms. All these three will get into 3 different breakout rooms, and then each examiner will be assigned with some 20-25 student friends to have your mainstream examination to complete. And that is for the first half an hour, and we are at the verge of the first half an hour ending. It is 9:30 till 10, but anyway, introductions are left aside, but of course they are due and will be shortly starting it. And after that, we have one long hour where we have the examination. After we um, break into rooms, and then we get into one of our rooms, and then we'll sit there, exchange the examination part. Like, okay, you as an examiner can listen to them, and examinees, the student friends, will talk to you about telling themselves, and then after that you also can ask some questions. This is purely a personal interview which is to be mocked. Thanks for accepting this tedious job, even if it is an hour or an hour's time, an hour and a half time. It is virtually definitely a very tough story. Still, you accept it and will be very happy and will be so grateful to you, because nowadays sharing and caring is one of the interesting ideologies to put on the flow, but to practice it is quite tough. It is one that I have already set on behind me on the wall. Whenever I try setting it or practicing it, uh, I really feel worried whether I'm really sharing or whether I'm really caring. As Ramana Longback said, promises are given, but to But to meet them, it requires a lot of courage. Okay, so you have promised and you are also meeting today. So thank you very much for your time. And post this 1 hour's examination, last half an hour's examination is your review on what you wanted to really give it away. And also you can assess and you give ideas to the student friends to improve further. Moreover, you also can take your liberty in giving your assessment. Are they satisfactory or dissatisfactory? You can openly mention that. Based on your assessment, the internal assessment also can join together. We'll send a report to the examination section to make their examination declared, whether it is cleared or not cleared. So this is what typically the examination plan. And shortly we wait for session three to say. If session 3 is ready, we'll be joining each other.
Sure. Kajal ma'am, how about other ma'am?
Yes, sir.
How about other ma'ams, ma'am?
Other ma'ams. You're talking about Mahaman and Jyotsna ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
They were busy with the background work.
Oh, as usual.
They'll be coming and joining us shortly.
Sure, ma'am.
I request the session 1 and session 2 teachers to raise your hand to which computer from your side to be given the option of local recording facility. If you just hand raise over there, I'll give you the facility of local recording.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Anisha ma'am, are you ready? No, we can't hear you. Otherwise, shall you use your mobile phone for your voiceover?
Right.
What happened? Still, we can't hear you. Will you text us what is the problem?
Sir, there is a trouble with the speaker here.
Okay.
So for the audio, I'll be using mobile phone, and
Yeah.
for the video, we'll be using.
Excellent, excellent. That is what we are also asking you to do it. So you can happily put the video on slot 1 session 3 room and simply go use your mobile phone for the voiceover.
Sure, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. So from session 2 we are ready, and session 1 also we are ready. Session 3 we're waiting. Even session 3's examiner also has to join, and she just said that she would be joining shortly. Before that, we also can go for the introductions. We are waiting for Anisha ma'am's call, and once she says yes, we'll go for that. Everything is ready, everything is well set, and the other 2 rooms are able
Yes,
to
sir.
hear us. Okay. Are you able to hear us?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you. Once Anisha ma'am says yes, we'll go ahead. One more time.
Yes, sir. We are ready.
All right. So in fact, I told you already the examination is part of our English language communication skills labs um, English job seekers end course exam. And as part of this exam, we have broadly divided this into 3 sections, and then the first section has already been started, and we are going to end it up shortly now with the introductions of examiners, internal examiners, support examiners, and then examinees. And provided we have, after this introduction session, we have the real-time examination session that has to continue for an hour's time, and where examinees have to introduce themselves by tell me about yourself and exercise, and after that, examiners will call you for the interview. So at the end, last half an hour, this examination is wrapped up with examiner's remarks. So I'm Hari Babu, working here as a professor of English of Team English. As part of the Team English, I'm always honored to be called a leader of its team, and and we also put in a lot of effort in developing the students' communication skills practice. As part of it, these kind of novel initiatives we have undertaken, and one such kind of a novel initiative is, it is now no more a novel initiative, because it is third time we are organizing the similar kind of an exercise, which is giving a wise result. So I request other teachers also to keep that in your mind, and then start helping us, right? And with this, I'll request slot 1 session 1 to introduce yourself. Over to Mahati ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Hari sir. I hope I am clearly audible.
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, sir. A very good morning, Hari sir, and all the external examiners who have joined us, and all my team members, and of course, all our various students. A very good morning to one and all. I am Mahati, working as an assistant professor of English since past 2 years under the guidance of Hari sir and with the support of my team. And today we are going to have a personal interview as part of external exam, as part of the EJS course, that is English for Job Seekers, and which we call an higher order course for all the BTech students at Lendi. This is usually taken in the third year, where we aim at the students' readiness towards their job seeking. Now, how to face an interview, how to make their resume professional, how to make their resumes ready, which is very trending these days. And of course, they do something very interesting called case study, where they have to sit with their seniors to know the process of the recruitment. So, like this, we have a couple of interesting modules that we deal with the whole semester. And the very idea of introducing PI as an external exam is to make them understand before facing the real interviews outside when they go for recruitments. So it is, I think, one of the very best models of making them understand actually how an interview takes place. That too, they're sitting with some external examiner who is from any part of the world. So it can be an industry person, it can be a lecturer, it can be a research scholar, anybody who has that ability to examine a student's capability of their communication as well as their employment is accepted here. And I think this is one of the best practices that has been taking place since many years under the supervision of our dearest Kaiser. And I'm sure the students are going to get benefited out of this session with expert examiners like Amrita, Ramnaskar, and Asha Pravalika ma'am. So thank you once again for all your time. And before I end up the session, I have two students here who would like to share their experiences that they had throughout their journey in this lab. Over to Vishnu.
Meanwhile, I request Mahati ma'am to zoom your video a little so that the boy will be put onto the screen.
A very good morning to everyone who are present here. I am Vishnu from Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology on a mechanical stream, pursuing third year. From the year one, English faculty has a great experience and a great time with us for every aspect. They supported us for everything what we want to do, and Arisa is the main who supported us for every aspect. He is the main coach who built us the index for every aspect for the present scenario in the present situation. He monitors everything according to the present scenario and guides the
ఒకసారి మీరు వచ్చి ఈ మొబైల్ ఫోన్
guides the people or the students at the scenario according to the index. In the present semester, we have done a case study, resume, and resume, which are very important interviews. For our career building.
Very good morning, sir. I am Sai Manidhar from Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology, pursuing third year mechanical. As we have started this, as we joined this college, we have barely know about the English. Have not barely know about the English, but doing practice in our English lab, we have developed a lot. In joining our college, we have a very shy feeling of speaking, and we don't have dare to face the camera. And today we have developed a lot. And, we are here and introducing ourselves to you and explaining how our lab improving our skills in English speaking. And in this year, we have learned how to face the interviews with a good manner. And what are the important things that, as we know, a lot of human beings are doing group discussions to separate the people. And we have developed in this year a lot of group discussions. And I can only say that I am good at group discussion. Thank you, Hari sir.
Thank you, Vishnu and Manidhar. And we also have Raja Narasimha sir, who is actually thoroughly enjoying the whole session and is very eager to experience the whole process of this new kind of examination. And thank you, Hari sir. Over to you.
That's great to hear from you, Mahati ma'am, and thanks to both the boys who have been putting a lot of good effort in understanding their confidence levels. And this is what actually expected from this kind of a course when we have designed it and when we have envisioned to keep that kind of a coursework into the practice. We always have asked you to display the similar kind of a confidence, and you did it. And now over to Kavya ma'am. Meanwhile, I request Maha ma'am to come into my cabin, seeing this hostage responsibility. I'll be joining you shortly.
So thank you. And hello everyone. I hope the introduction of mine is already done, but again, I want to introduce myself. I'm Kavya, working as an assistant professor since 2.5 months, I believe. And this examination is a kind of platform where we definitely going to provide students a more effective kind and build a bit confidence, because experiencing something and learning something are like two parallel things, they go hand in hand. So this is some kind of experience where students can develop themselves and they'll understand the pain in the interview process. Like all the students who wanted to join into the engineering wanted to be in a very good field, in a very good path which they want to lay. And we are allowing the students to lay the path by themselves, and now we are allowing them to walk and experience too. And this is one such kind of examination. This is my, like, every semester we are going to experience this kind of examination among students as well as me. So this is again a beautiful experience for all the people who are sitting right in front of the systems now. And here we have mechanical students. And yes, when I see Anidhar and Vishnu speaking from the first lab, like as a teacher, we feel proud. Yeah, our students are keeping up the spirit which we have created in them. And that spirit is clearly seen when these kind of exams are, these kind of experiences are provided to them. Grabbing the opportunities as students side wing and providing the opportunity as a facilitators are from our side. And I thank Arisa for providing these kind of opportunities to us as well as to the students. And yes, if I keep on talking about the experiences, it will be volumes and volumes. Let me give the opportunity to the students who are sitting right beside me. So here we have two of our students from the same mechanical A of 3rd years. Right to you.
Good morning, Hari sir, and respected dignitaries present over here. I am Asturga Prasad from 3rd year mechanical A. So coming to my experience, since from first year, we enjoyed a lot in the ELCS lab. See, in the difficult situations also, we are going with the English very well. See, from group discussion to case studies and the reviews of the seniors and the email writings and many more, we learned lot of things in the ELCS lab. We also done the case study, which is very interactive with the seniors. We come to know the difficulty levels after the engineering also. See, this all happened because of the ELCS lab, and I will be very thankful to the ELCS lab also. And I also as a team leader for my team since 4 years. See, this would be my another level achievement because I come to know what is leadership qualities, how to manage the different peoples with different methodologies and different mindsets. So at last, this ELCS lab helped me in difficult situations, and we enjoyed a lot. And hope so this session also will be very energetic, and I'm eagerly waiting for this session. Thank you.
Morning, good morning, every dignity present in here. I am Mohan Prasad from Mechanical A section, and coming to my experience at the ELCS lab, from my first year till now, we have done many activities from email writing to from letter writing to email writing, from jam session to group discussion. We have done many activities in this ELCS lab. When I first entered into our English lab, I was very confused and I don't know what is this and what are the activities I have to do and what is the all this. But Hari sir and Kavya ma'am are with me from my first year to encourage our creativity and our skills. They push from our back to enhance our skills. Now we are very happy to take, and I am very happy to tell my experience here. Thank you for this opportunity.
So that's all from slot 1 session 2, and I hope my students have given their journey so beautifully. Thank you, Hari sir, for the opportunity.
That's great hearing from session 2, and in fact a couple of students who also have taken part were very much excited. I know that they can definitely do all the best in mainstream of the examination. And I also have Ma'am Ramya also sitting with them. Thank you very much, Ramya, for your interest too.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. And now we have session 3, Anisha ma'am's room. We'll be waiting for your introductions, ma'am.
Sure, sir. I hope I'm audible.
You're audible, but you are using two. Thereby one you have to put it in mute.
Okay, sir. Sir, I hope I'm audible now.
You are, ma'am. Now you are.
Pretty clear, and it is looking also good. And
thank you, sir.
We are comfortable with your voice.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I'm glad we are back after a few glitches and hiccups, and here we are. So, first of all, a very good morning to all of the external examiners, and it is very good to see Amrita here to be a part of our external exam as well. And I feel this is a great opportunity for all of the students to take up this mock interview, since their campus drives are also shortly going to be here. They will try to assess their areas of strengths and weakness, and they'll be able to reflect on their verbal and non-verbal skills. So I thank Hari sir for creating this opportunity to all of these students, and I hope the suggestions and feedback from all of the external examinations will take this examination a step further. And now we have a student to talk about our lab experience.
Good morning to one and all. I am Monica Shuja from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Today I am here to share my experience since my first year, how I learned my soft skills, communication skills, and how I grown up from first year to third year. Yes, I have learned a lot from ELCS. I'm very much I have much nervousness and shyness in my first year. I even can't speak in the mic, and I can't even stand in front of this on the space. But today I'm here to speak with you, and I have learned how to write resume, how to write resume, and I have learned communication skills. I have learned the words, the pronunciations, and I have attended many exam sections, group discussion sections, and also I enjoyed since my first year in this ELCS lab. I have learned a lot, and Hari sir and my team English helped me a lot to change. They changed me a lot in this aspect. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience. And as you can see, she has come a long way, and this is a journey in progress as we keep on learning it. And also, we have a new member on our team, and I would like to introduce all of you to her. And she is Miss Revati.
Hello everyone, very good morning to everyone. I'm Revi. I'm new to this team English. I've recently joined here. It's been 1 week since I've joined in this team. So I've seen many, the training sessions. Students are really learning a lot in this platform. And I've seen the PPT presentations and the group discussions, jam sessions. I've really felt very happy to be part of this. So in this coming days, I'll definitely see a great view of this team. Thank you, everyone. Over to Anisha.
Thank you, sir. This is from session 3. Over to you.
That's great hearing from 3, 4, 5 SJCs on the screen. It's not that easy to handle the products from SJCs. And we heard that Amrita is also from the same fold. And just now we have come to know that she is very good at journalism too. I love so much how to bring journalism into education. And we from Language Lab particularly give a lot of scope for the student friends to understand what is going at the current times. Only through some wonderful headlines we have made a lot of wonders. My dear friend Kavya always suggests, learning by doing, and then that concept we have introduced through a lot of paper clippings. Several times we have brought in a lot of sensitive ideas also into the language lab through journalism. So I really connect the dot of journalism that I have and journalism that Amrita has. And I request now, Amrita, one of the stars from SJC, just now I've heard. SJC is nothing but St. Joseph's College.
Yes, sir.
I love to always mention that it has brought a lot of good courage to me. And one such kind of an interesting idea is bringing the SJC's alumnus to examination pattern. In that way, Amrita ma'am has come. So I request you to introduce yourself to the fold, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. Hope I'm audible. Yes. So as Hari sir already mentioned, I'm an SJC alumnus, and at the same time, I've done my master's from Andhra University. So there is that connection as well. I was YSL ma'am's student, sir.
That's great. That's great.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And then I've also done my post-graduation diploma from EFLU. So yes, currently I'm working in SR University as verbal trainer.
Oh.
So, and yes, Mahati, I'm directly talking to the students here. Mahati ma'am and Anisha ma'am were my classmates, and that's how and yes, thank you, Lendi team and Hari sir for inviting me for this exam as an external examiner. I'm just looking forward to having, this whole session.
That's fine hearing from you, ma'am. And we also have known that you were on top of the student friends, and then you have exchanged a lot of thought by the by when you were studying. And I also have heard that you're an alumnus of AU, and that is also one more interesting dot got connected because we are also the alumnus of Andhra University. Just beside
Yes.
me, I have your friend Joshna also sitting. So
Yes.
Joshna was keeping on
Hello.
telling me. Yeah.
Hi Amrita, I hope you're doing good.
Yes, Yoshna. How are you? It's been
I'm good.
such a long time since I saw you.
Yeah, I know it's not the time. We'll
Thank
talk
you.
about it later.
Thank you so much. And now it is my pleasure. Again, I have to talk about Mr. Ramna, who has put in a lot of good effort in shaping himself first. And after that, looking at others, how his expertise is again shared with the rest of the student friends and then the teacher friends. So he is one of the best examples I know who has first started with a disinterest in taking up a lot of these kind of activities because for him language teaching is something like bringing language as core to the whole floor. But fortunately or unfortunately he was with us in our team and understanding how well that the technology is to be aided for his dream. So later after that he has even decided himself to take up his lifetime dream postmaster's degree, that is PhD degree, to be continued in this English language teaching with the support of technology. So that is what a brief background behind him. This gentleman is no doubt the best of the peers, and then he has put in the right effort in shaping up the team English's job too here. And thanks, Ramana. And it is not that easy for me to really introduce so many other chores of you. They are only at your heart, and I wanted you to now bring them out and then put it here as best as you can do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for the introduction. If there is anything more about me, there is nothing else because we have covered almost everything. My name is Venkatramana Manipatchini, an assistant professor of English. I would rather say I'm an ex-employee of Lendi. Now, an assistant professor of English at Sri Vasavi Engineering College. Hope I'm audible.
Yes,
I have been carrying out my research in ELCS, Hari sir said, particularly using technology. This cutting edge technology which has got an importance in ELT, and particularly when I was doing my work, when I was working with Lendi before pandemic. Actually, we started these practices before pandemic. You don't believe that. But many people say this pandemic opened a gateway for the plethora of opportunities, but we had started before the pandemic. So that greatly helped us when the pandemic came into scene. Due to the sudden closure of many education institutions, and the teachers particularly didn't know what to do, but we knew what to do with the students on Google Classroom and using different technology like Kahoot, Edpuzzle, Padlet, quizzes, whatnot. Everything we have touched upon. Sometimes the app designers didn't know, but we could do everything better than them. Our practices show how these practices are about. And I'm also from journalism, sir, at the moment. If journalism stands for running after different journals to get our papers published. So it is very tough story for me, and I'm happy to say that one of my articles is going to publish in Scopus next month after a 6-month review. And I feel the delicacy and fluidity of my work, hard work. This is what is the result of my work with Lendi as well. Because it taught me how to work hard. That stands in the first place. And I'm very happy to maintain this professional relationship with you as well. And you have talked about, well, even in Vasavi, in Chessi, you got good opportunities over there to present yourself and the practices that we have undertaken at Lendi. And I'm eager to listen to our students shortly. Thank you very much.
That's great hearing from all the examiners as well as the examinees. And the first half an hour is a little stretched for other 30 minutes. But anyway, it is a right context setting, and we have set the context well. And shortly, we are now breaking out into the rooms. And I now request all the teachers to support the student friends to take the room, and then examiners also to take the concerned room. Keep working on your exam. There itself, you can end up giving the end remarks of the examination. So with this, I'll be silent and I'm opening the breakout rooms, and let's go into the breakout rooms.
Sure.
And who's
Yes, sir. I request Amrita ma'am to join session 1.
I request Ramya Sapani ma'am to be with me for the exam now.
And Ramana sir into session.
And Ramana sir into session 3, sir.
Yes, session 3, okay.
now? Or session 3, leaving that room aside, if you wanted to continue in the main room itself, you can do it because it is on YouTube. Again, you need not record.
Sure,
Anisha ma'am? Yeah.
Sure, sir. We'll do it in the main.
Shall we continue here in this room itself?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Ramna sir, am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am, you're audible, ma'am.
Sir, just give me 2 minutes and
Sure, ma'am.
we'll start the exam.
Sure, ma'am.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
In the meanwhile, hello, sir.
Hello, please proceed.
My name is K. Mahesh. I am from Vijayanagaram. I'm 20 years old. Coming to my education qualification, I'm currently studying third year BTech in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology with 8.3 CGPA in the stream of mechanical engineering. My intermediate was completed in Sri Chaitanya Junior College with 8.5 CGPA. My SSC was completed from Boston Public School with 9.5 CGPA. My hobbies are reading books and playing cricket. My strengths are hard working and quick learner. I'm recently completed in NPTEL certification in Internet of Things. In in English lab, I learned so many activities. I I done in I, I done in video resume writing. It is very helpful for communication skills.
That's all about yourself.
Hello. Yes.
That's all about yourself.
Sir, I'm Kemesh. I'm from Vijayanagar. Sir, are
Great,
you
great.
audible?
I heard you. I heard you completely. Was it all about yourself?
Yes.
Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. There is an NPTEL course this semester. It is
Yes, sir.
public speaking. Public speaking. Okay.
Okay.
This semester there is an course, namely public speaking. Join that course. First of all, it's my suggestion. Okay. And
Always.
inform the same to everybody whosoever is
Yes, sir.
behind with speaking skills. Okay. It's not that easy to talk to people who are new to us. Okay.
Yes.
Great to hear
Okay.
from you. And may I see your resume on the screen?
In my resume, yes, sir.
Did you prepare your resume?
Yes, sir. Prepared, sir.
Can you please show me that on the screen?
On call.
No, not like that. On Zoom.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, meanwhile, answer
Screen
my questions. If not, you say that you have prepared anyway. Okay.
yes,
How did you prepare your resume? Did you use anything?
in
Any
some
technical
websites,
assistance?
some website,
App?
resume
What is
writing.
that? Resume writing. Great. And
Resume writing.
can you talk about your unique skills? Skills that you
Skills.
have and you think that most of the people around do not have. Skills that that make you unique. Okay. Talk about your strengths.
My strengths are hardworking and quick learners.
Okay. Did you make any mistake in your life so far, and did you learn from it? What did you learn from it? If you had made any mistake,
Also,
did you make any mistake in your life? I mean, did you deal with your failure? Did you
was
fail in anything, any pursuit of your, career, your education?
was
Did you ever fail in
was
anything? No, not
was
in terms of your education, in anything in your life. The moment that you felt
sports.
disappointed,
Sports. In
what is
sports,
that?
running.
Sports.
Sports.
How did you feel then? Could you take the
I feel
failure?
very. In that time, I feel very unhappy.
Oh, then how did you deal with your unhappiness? What did you do then?
In that time, encourage ourselves. In next time, we got it in that sector. Encourage with
Great,
me, with you.
great. May I know your dream, your goal?
My goal is public sector. I got a job in public sector.
You will get a job in public sector.
Public sector. Yes, sir.
Which branch are you from?
Mechanical.
Oh. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are reading books and playing cricket.
Reading books is your hobby. Great. May I know what type of books have you read so far? Did you read books?
Yes, sir. Mechanical branch. Books.
No,
Mechanical
that
related
doesn't
books.
that doesn't come under reading books. If you read your subject books, it doesn't mean you're reading books. Reading books can be your hobby. For example, you like to read novels, short stories,
Wow.
different genres. Please remove that. If you think reading books is your hobby, if you have not really read them, reading subject books cannot come under reading books as a hobby.
Okay.
Okay. One more hobby of yours, you said. What is that?
Play cricket, sir. Playing cricket.
Playing cricket. What do you like most in cricket? So what is the best thing in cricket? What do you get out of playing cricket?
Good. Batting.
So you're good at batting. My question is
Yes.
different. Nice. Okay. Can you show me your resume now?
Resume skill set. So
Okay.
screen sharing
Get
was
back.
disabled, sir, in Zoom.
Sure. Get back. Get back. Enough. Good.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. May I know your name?
Sir, I'm Abhinav from Mechanical A, third year, sir.
Please proceed. Talk about yourself.
Sir, I'm from Vizag and I am pursuing BTech in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology and bearing register number 20KD 180347. And I came here from the part of my employability skills external, sir.
Okay. Employability skills. What do they
Yes,
stand for? What did you learn from this course so far? Can you throw a light?
Sir, I have learned so much of confidence and communication skills and way of talking to the others. And the main thing is that communication is a very main thing. So if we build a communications, if we build a communication, the others could understand easily and may decrease some of the struggles in between us communicating. So if the communication is good, we can make a perfect talks with others, sir. And I have built so much of confidence for answering to others, sir.
Okay.
And I have
Did you
lost
prepare
my
your
stage
resume?
fear, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you prepare your resume? Can you
Yes,
show
sir.
me that
Okay. Yes, sir.
on the screen? Not on your mobile. On the screen.
Sir, I don't have a hard copies.
Soft copy. I want soft copy to be presented on the screen. I want it presented on the screen. Wasn't it collected?
Sir?
Wasn't it collected by your teacher to be presented? Didn't you get me? Can you
Sir,
present
one
that on
second.
the screen?
Resume. What's a screen share is disabled, sir, in this?
Okay. What do you mean by resume? Basic question that is.
So sorry, sir.
What do you mean by resume? What does resume mean?
Sir, for the students here, screen sharing is disabled, sir. It was not.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
ma'am.
Sir, resume means, in my words, resume means introducing ourselves and telling about us in a single piece of paper, sir.
In a single?
And it includes skills. It includes skills and hobbies and everything about us, sir. Our certifications and our achievements. Sir.
Can you talk about, your achievements? If you have any right from your schooling?
Yes, I didn't understand. Sorry, sir.
Do you have any achievements in your life? Right from your schooling?
Yeah, sir. Yes, I have achievements in sports like cricket, and I have achievement in my photography skills, and I have achieved many small trophies in schools games, and I have achieved certificates for photography and traveling editing, sir. And I have participated in many colleges too, sir.
So which company do you want to settle yourself in? Which company do you want to see yourself in?
Yeah, I want to see myself in TCS, sir, and because in many, but by the way, I want to place in any company, sir, but especially I want to place in TCS, sir.
What can be your best convincing answer if they ask you why they should hire you? What could be your convincing answer for it?
I think I can grow up their company by working hard, and I have good communication skills, and I can talk to many colleagues and many MNCs companies, so I can do collabs with them, sir, and I can bring projects to my company, sir.
Good, great. You may go back.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, please proceed.
Good morning, sir. I am Venkatalakshmi from Vijayanagar.
Yeah.
I'm pursuing in third year Lendi Institute of Engineering Technology, and my inter Srinivasa Junior College, and my 10th St. Thomas Girls High School, and my hobbies is listening, speaking, writing, and cooking. I want to get job in TCS company.
Okay.
Good speaking and listening in, and my basic skills in the coding and Python, Java, C programming, and many more in certificates in 3D Maya, Revit, and NPTEL in IoT certificates, more companies.
What are the key strengths that you have that can make you successful in the workplace? You might think that you have wonderful key skills, key strengths that you have. For example, you are given many tasks at once. So it's very difficult to deal with multiple tasks. You feel a lot of pressure. And if you are a team leader, you would definitely shout at your employees, I mean your subordinates. So how would you manage with the stress? Which unique skills do you have? Key skills do you have to deal with that kind of stress, that kind of pressure, or for that matter, at any moment, even at a positive moment? Can you talk about your strengths or skills in brevity, please?
My skills in many more certificates, Revit and 3D Maya, Ori certificates, and hardworking in my skills, and any happily in the any situation is
My question is dealing with stress. Anyway, you are hardworking. That's the reason you are you feel pressured. You feel stressed out. So do you think hard work matters over there? Do you think that there is something else to deal with that? Okay. What's your long-term goal?
My goal is pieces. I want to pieces job, sir, and core company is interesting and mechanical.
So TCS anyway, because most of the people are going. You prefer TCS, or is there any other reason? Is it because many of your friends get into TCS? You are, I mean, you want to get into that, or do you naturally have a goal of going? I mean, getting into TCS. Is your objective natural, or was it prompted by others? Did you get my question?
Yes, sir.
You want to get into TCS. Is it because most of your friends are in that TCS, or do you want to naturally get into that?
Interesting in TCS jobs, sir, and natural.
So what do they do naturally in TCS?
My naturally and hardworking skills and my coding and Java Python easily in TCS is easy. Working.
Great. Are you good at coding?
Yes, sir.
So one more question. Was there any happiest moment in your life?
My happiest moment in sense is enjoying the college days in Inter. So many happy in the field and so many field and group discussions in any situation help more in my friends is happiest moment. My friends is supporting in the
Okay. Great. You may get back. Yeah, please leave.
very enjoying the
No.
family and friends is happiest moment in
How did you deal with any person that you came across at least once in a while who annoyed you a lot? Did anybody annoy you in life?
Sir?
Did anybody trouble you?
No, sir.
How did you deal with the person who ever trouble you? At least once in a while. It would happen, your classmates, your friends, your relatives.
Trouble in my
Somebody.
family, sir. My family is studying is not important, and but my interesting studies and job, my interesting and goals, and trouble my family, sir.
Okay. Enough. Thank you. Good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. Are you
Yeah,
here?
please. Yeah, I can hear you.
Good morning, sir. I am Ishwar. I am from Vizag. Coming to my academics, coming to my education qualification, I currently studying in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology with percentage of 84 percentage, and completed my intermediate in Sri Chaitanya Junior College with 96 percentage, and my schooling in Prabhu School from Devinaram with percentage 93 percentage. And coming to my academic projects, I done my IoT certification in online platform. Based on the IoT, I participated in IoT bootcamp by my college. Based on that bootcamp, I done small project based on air quality index. Based on the air quality index, we have to detect some polluted air in the surrounding based on the sensor to identify by a major sound. Based on the alerting system, the other people working in this company or organization should be alert from the place. And also done small project and mini project in second year based on CSP community service project. Based on this project, where the role of project organic farming. Based on the organic farming, we go through walking a village and suggestions to the farmers by rotating crop rotation and soil management and other schemes available for the government to supporting for the farmers. and asking, and based on this project, I learn teamwork and collaborative nature by teammates. And coming to my interest, based on my interest, I mostly playing cricket and watching sports, and mostly free time I walking and go through the gardening, and I am good in swimming. And coming to my strength, I be a confident. This is my interview, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So you're good at playing sports. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what's the difference between games and sports? You did well with your introduction.
Yes, sir. So, sports means a different games having collaborated with a number of people. With a game means we have a two, only two players.
Where? Sports?
Yes, sir.
In sports or in games?
I like cricket, sir.
What is the greatest failure in your life so far? Did
What, sir?
you go through any failure in your life?
What, sir? 1 second, tell, sir.
Failure. What is your
Failure.
greatest failure? And
Sir,
what did you learn from it?
sir, on school level, I participated in running competition in the school level. Firstly, the running competition, first time I failed. I based on the timing session, I failed by 1 minute by 2 km, and another round based on based on the next sport, I participated another in a school level competition in a 10th class. I and also on that on the competition done in Vijayanagaram, based on that I perform later based on the failure. I learn by the time sense. Based on that, based on the competition, in that time we have to manage the time and go through my destination with more less time, sir. That's I learn. Based on time, I learn.
Good now.
That's it, sir.
You may get back. Enough.
Thank
Enough
you,
of your
sir.
presentation.
Thanks for interview.
Great. Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Morning.
I'm K. Saikal, and I'm from Hubli. Currently, I'm pursuing my BTech in mechanical stream, third year. Can I give an intro about my projects on internship experiences, sir?
Yeah.
Recently, I have done a virtual internship on Revit designing software. By this, I learned how to design walls, roof, etc. It is basically used for civil engineering purpose. But I have learned it because I want to learn that software. I'm very passionate about learning designing softwares like AutoCAD, CATIA, and analysis softwares like ANSYS. That's it, sir. I'm one of the team leader of our robotics lab, sir. I can manage my team very well, and my team members are 6 members, sir, and I can manage my team very well, sir.
What do you want to become in future?
I want to become, my dream company is to get a place. I want to place in a Tech Mahindra company, sir. In a system design, sorry, software design engineer, sir. Design engineer. As a design engineer.
As a designing engineer?
Yes, sir.
What prompted you? What inspired you to become that? So why do you want to become an employee in Tech Mahindra? Who inspired you?
One of my relatives, sir, is my cousin. Yeah, he's always inspired me a very lot. I'm presently studying in the same situation because of him. I was always inspired by him. He's presently working in Tech Mahindra as a system as a design engineer. So I want to follow his path. That's it.
Good. Enough. Yeah, please go.
What's it?
Enough. Enough.
Oh,
Go back.
okay. Ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
Please proceed. Talk about yourself.
Sir, am I audible?
You're audible.
Okay, sir. My name is Yaswant Surya, and I am from Lendi Institute of Technology. I completed my college at the Sri Chaitanya Junior College and the schooling at the Sri Chaitanya Techno School. And I have completed my internship at my BTech. It is called Summer Internship Revit and the Microsoft. And I have the certificate courses like NTPL at IoT. And the same NTPL, I have the C programming. And I have the additional skills like Python, Java, and C++. I have my departmental skills from CAD, CAM, auto designing, mission designing, and DPT. And so far, I have the hobbies like watching movies, watching TV, reading books, and playing cricket. I have my strength of can handle anything of pressure, and the weakness was I couldn't handle more problems at fan. Thank you.
If there are 3 words to be given to you to describe you, can you describe yourself with 3 words?
Okay, I am very
3
active.
characteristics.
Okay, I am very active. I am very polite, and I can change anyone with my voice.
Okay. Naturally, in the workplace, employees like organized people. What techniques or tools do you want to use to keep organized in the workplace? In the workplace, people, we find most of the people cluttered. Okay. So they're not organized. They're not organized. Most of the people are not organized in the workplace. Did you get me?
Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are the techniques or strategies do you have to keep organized in the workplace?
I can give more space and more time to work people, and I can spread into divided teams at the which one who can better skills in that particular work, and I can give any free time to people that they can't get the more pressure in their work, so that way I can spread their work, sir.
Okay. Do you have any idea over interpersonal and intrapersonal skills?
No, sir. Sorry.
Which are, requisites in the workplace, but you don't have any idea over it. Try to know
Sorry,
about
sir.
inter and intrapersonal skills. Okay. Which skills do you think are unique that can make a big difference in the workplace when compared to others? Can you talk about your skills, your unique skills that most of the people do not have?
My unique skills, I can change anyone's mindset with my commanding voice. I think that is my unique skill, and I can do any work with a smart and easy manners. I don't get any pressure in my. Don't feel pressure, sir. Just I want to have the work with the quick and smart, and I can change anyone's mindset with my comments. I think that's what my unique skills.
How can you handle working with people who keep on troubling you for fun? for no reason.
With there is no reason. It will fun means they are my colleagues and teammates. I think I can't. I can handle with them when they are fun with me. But in any serious conditions, I have to any serious trouble or work. I can split my. I can out of control. I think so.
Define attitude in your words. Can you define attitude in your words? Attitude.
Attitude. Every person they have the attitude, sir. And there is no attitude. I think the man without a attitude.
So please need not explain. What does it mean?
Okay.
What does attitude mean?
Means the man. Anyone man can boost their work in their personal thing. I mean, what can I? Attitude. Attitude means.
Anyway, great.
Okay.
You did a great job, and please go back. Huh?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir.
Please tell me directly what you are good at.
Sir?
How do people talk well about you? I mean, so what makes them speak well of you? Can you describe yourself in 3 to 4 words?
Sir, my name is KJ, sir. I'm from mechanical branch. I have good skills in designing, sir, AutoCAD, CATIA. I can do my work in time and in nice way, sir. So they can that I think that is my good quality in work, sir.
Okay. You are not visible now. Maybe your audio is disconnected. Your video is disconnected.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about saying no for an answer? Have you ever said no? Do you think that saying no is as important as answering a question? Sometimes you don't know how to answer.
Sir, I can't hear some voice. Hello.
What do you do in your spare time? What do you do in your spare time?
Sir, I will play some games like video games, playing chess, outdoor games, sir.
Do you really play them on mobile or on the ground?
I will play both, sir, on ground and mobile also.
What is your greatest fear in life? What are you not good at?
I don't know, sir.
I don't know. Your phobia?
Yes, sir.
Come on, talk about your experience, how this lab has helped you out.
Sir, this lab has helped me in good communication skills, sir. Now I can talk with others without fear, sir. And I can
I can do group discussion with my friends and other people. I learned group discussion and em- email writings, and some case studies like interviewing seniors, and
So did you
resume writing.
participate in group discussions lab?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you must have known about debates as well. Okay.
Yes. Sir?
Did you participate in debates?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between debate and group discussion?
Debate means two persons are talking about one thing about in different ways, sir. They will talk
Okay.
about that. In group discussion, they will accept their other words, and they will give suggestions about that words. In debate, they will do debate on each other in other way. One person in another think another way, and the other person in another way.
Okay. You may go back.
Thank you, sir.
Please introduce yourself.
Sir, I am Rakesh. I came from Vizianagaram. Coming to I pursued BTech in Lendi Institute of Engineering Technology in third year, mechanical engineering. Coming to my education details, completed in secondary education in Nandita High School with CGPA 9.5. Coming to my intermediate school, it completed in Narayana. Coming to my skills, I have completed Python, C program, Java, AutoCAD, ANSYS, KTR. I have completed in internships, private and robotics in college. Hobbies, video games, listening music, exploring new technology.
Describe your hometown. You are from Vizianagaram, all right?
Yes, sir.
Describe your hometown. What is it famous for?
So,
can you describe your hometown? Vizianagaram. Talk about Vizianagaram.
sir, it is my most famous in that have so many important subjects, and most of the famous singers and so many of the recent new exploring technologies are developed in that area. So,
Do you have a habit of saying no when you don't like certain things? So some people want you to do everything, but you don't like everything. You may not like everything. So can you say no when you don't like to do that particular thing? Or do you have a habit of saying yes to everything? Are you a yes man or sometimes a no man?
no, sir. Sometimes no, sir. I can't interest in that particular criteria. I said no, sir. Which how I have interest to tell anything to obey that. I have to say yes.
Naturally, in the workplace, people are afraid of saying no to their superiors when they want them to do anything. Maybe out of fear, out of shyness, of different reasons. But can you stand for saying no when your team leader or when your manager, your superior wants you to do something that is very difficult from your end? How would you say no? How would you convince them?
In that time, I could not say no, sir. because I have to work in that field. You have to learn something and to do work on that. I've gathered some work experience and seniors or any employees to do that. I have to manage that.
Great. So you try to convince them with your words, but at the same time, you should also think about the consequences when you say no. It is not that you can say no to every thing that they want you to do. Okay, so you cannot say no to everything, but thinking about the repercussions, you will say no. These are called negotiation skills, convincing skills. Okay, which are imperative in the workplace. Good. Go back. Go back.
Thanks.
You may leave.
Please tell me your registration. Last name. Tell him your registration. Registration number. And your sales.
Yeah, please.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
354, sir, register number.
354. Please. Talk about yourself.
I am K. Anita. I came from Vijayanagaram and I am studying BTech third year in Mechanical Department from Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. I am completed my 10th class in Bhavani High School and I got it 8.8 points, and I completed my intermediate in Narayana Junior College. I will got in 9.1 points. Now I am completed my out of eight semesters. I completed only 5 semesters. I am grade points are 8 points, and I have got 2 times of NPTEL certificates, like and yearly AT certificate also. I am learning some technical skills like Python, C, Java. Thanks.
Your short-term and long-term goals.
Sir, and sir, once again repeat, sir.
Your short-term and long-term goals.
I am selected in TCS company, sir. My goal is.
Your goal is to be selected in TCS.
TCS
Why?
company.
Why? Do you want to
Because
jump on the bandwagon, or do you have?
No,
I mean, you.
TCS is a leading country in the world, sir, with the highest salaries also. So I am
TCS?
sir.
TCS?
So I am.
Is TCS
Yes, sir.
the best? Don't you think that the other companies pay a lot?
But
There are many good companies which pay handsome salaries, packages.
But my dream is TCS, sir.
Yes, good. Can you describe a time when you were criticized by somebody in your life? Was there any time in your life, any such time, any moment
No, sir.
when you were criticized, when you were annoyed, when you were troubled?
No, sir.
It is not just in college; it's everywhere, anywhere. Just remember,
No, sir.
recall. No.
One bad moment is there. My grandmother is died, sir. That is very bad moment, sir.
Okay. How did you deal with that? I think you love her a lot. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Then,
Yes, sir.
then how did you deal with that situation? You must have been crestfallen when your grandmother passed away.
So many
So,
days I struggle, sir.
so what was the truth you understood out of her passing away, out of her departure? What did you learn? What is the truth behind? No? It's okay. Talk about your strength.
Yes, sir.
Your strength. What is your strength that you can utilize or that you can make use of in the workplace? Don't talk about the strengths which are widely available on Google. Talk about strengths which are choosy, which you know select by yourself.
My strength, sir. Teamwork, sir. Able to teamwork.
You are able to work in teams. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. But sometimes you cannot find like-minded people. How do you deal with them? You know, a team stands
Communicating,
for,
sir.
yeah, a team means people of, the different capacities, different mindsets. So
I'm good
sometimes you may,
communication with others, sir.
okay. So how do you behave when you receive a brickbat from them? I mean, when you are insulted in the team. Naturally, there is a team of 10 members. So you are looked down upon when compared to others. Most of the team members, around 5 to 6 members, always criticize you, only you. How do you deal with that situation? Anyway, you like to work in teams, in team.
Yes, sir. Mm, I am healthy. Maintain the discipline. That's it.
Okay, thank you. You may go on.
Thank
Please.
you, sir.
Yeah, please, quickly.
Good morning, sir. My name is K. Sam from my case section. My bearing register number is 20KD180355. I have a specific interest in PC games like Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2. And my hobbies are listening music and playing games like cricket or online games. About from the ELCS lab, I experienced so many things like stage fear, in voice, sudden break of my voice in the
Which
middle of
activity,
anything.
which activity that you have done in the lab do you like most? Which activity do you like most in your lab? Because you have performed many.
Group discussions.
Group discussion. Why?
Yes. Because where I can I can see the team coordination and group discussions and feel I can remove my stage fear by doing the group discussions.
Stage fear. What is that you can deal with the stage fear and group discussion?
No, sir. Like, I can fluently speak in group discussions. I get the experience to speak fluently.
Okay. Good. You may leave.
Thank you.
Next.
Next.
student. Yeah, start.
Hi, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. This is Praveen. This is Praveen from third year Mackie. Myself, I am from West Godavari district, Jangareddy.
Okay. Talk about yourself. Introduce yourself. Your education, your skills, your strengths and weaknesses, your long-term and short-term goals.
My strength is my parents, sir. My weakness, I am laughing at any situation, in a serious situation, any incident, I am laughing in that. This is my weakness.
Okay.
My hobbies are listening music and playing games. My goal is I want to settle in an automobile industry.
Can you talk about your achievements? One or two achievements, more than that if you have. Please talk about your achievements.
I don't have any achievements, sir.
Okay.
I have done a project in our engineering day, sir. That project name is mini refrigerator.
Okay.
In that program, we got first prize, me and my friend.
Good. Enough.
It is my achievement, sir.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Go back.
Next.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, please. Good morning. Proceed. Talk about yourself.
Yes, sir. I am Monica Sreja from third year mechanical studying at the Institute of Engineering Technology. Yeah, my hobbies are listening music, writing stories, gardening. My hobbies, these are my hobbies, and my strength is my parents. My weakness is also my parents. Have participated in many activities after joining in this college. I'm an NSS volunteer. As a volunteer, I have done many activities. I have participated in blood donation camps and have donated blood for 2 times as an NSS volunteer. I have hosted an event in second year, and that's it, sir.
Great gesture. You have donated blood twice. Change your strengths and weaknesses. Don't say your parents are your strengths and weaknesses. Try to excavate if you have any strengths, because that can help the organization grow. You have to satisfy your employer with your strengths, not with your weaknesses, of course, but with your strengths. Tell them that you're, what you are good at, which skills do you have that can manage or help you lend your hand for the company's growth. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good. You may get back.
Thank you,
Next.
sir. Next.
Please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I am Saugit. I am from Saluru, and I have studied at Bachelor School at Bachelor School, and intermediate at South Success Junior College. at Salu, and I have completed my certificate as 3D agricultural user and PT.
Are all of you doing the quiz?
And my
You
hobbies
have to
are
submit it
playing
before
outdoor
leaving.
games.
No, ma'am, customer.
Is it your birthday today?
Sir?
Is it your birthday?
Daughter?
No, sir. Yesterday was my birthday. No, sir.
Okay. Do you have any idea over interpersonal and intrapersonal skills?
Sir?
Soft skills? Do you have anything about soft skills?
Please, yes, I have idea in IoT.
Can you talk about a few things about soft skills?
So we have done a project on the IoT, on agriculture IoT,
No.
and we have prepared soft skills.
No?
No.
Conflict resolution? Did you ever hear this? Conflicts usually arise in the workplace. Do you know about the conflicts? Did you ever hear the word? You must not have heard. Attitude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I have.
Please talk about it. Conflict resolution.
Sorry, if any problem was occur, first of all, I will what happened. I will announce this, and I will mail know, and both sides I will mail know, and I will try to solve it by what's the reason why you are. By knowing this all, I will at last I will give a good conclusion. I can solve.
Okay. Empathy. Did you hear the word empathy? Emotional intelligence. In emotional intelligence, empathy is plays major role. Empathy.
No,
is instrumental in the workplace. Please try to get to what empathy stands for. Empathy versus sympathy. Okay. Try to get to know. Do you know about sympathy?
Sir?
Sympathy. Sympathy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what is sympathy? I mean, what does it mean?
Sir, sympathy means? Say, they are if any problem was they are facing and they are doing any mistake, they are trying to get sympathy from us. If they are wrong, if we are right, we will be at confident and we will be the spit, and they will try to get any sympathy by doing actions or something.
Good. I may get back. Enough.
Thank you. Next.
Next. So how many are there yet? May I know how many students are left?
Ma'am, how many is there for next? Yeah, how many?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, please. Good morning. Please proceed. Talk about yourself.
Okay, sir. Firstly, good morning. I'm P. Purna Chandrika. I'm basically from Vijayanagaram. I'm currently pursuing my BTech degree. I have done my intermediate at Srinivasa Junior College and 10th at Aditya Public School. And I have done completions of certifications like Revit, Orai, and 3D Maya, and many more. Yes.
Okay. Orai was run by artificial intelligence, I think. So talk about your experience, your improvement of speaking on Orai.
Orai is a best certifications course which I recently viewed. That makes me improving in communication skills and writing skills also. Yes.
Good, enough. Next.
Thank you, sir.
How many left? May I know how many left?
Sir, there are still 7 students.
7, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
7.
Thank you. 7 students. Okay. Please introduce.
Good morning, sir. I'm T. Kornel Satya. I'm a current student at Lendi Institute of Engineering Technology and being a BTech degree at mechanical branch. And my skills are Java development and C programming and AutoCAD. And I have did internships on 3D Maya and Revit. And I have completed my projects on IoT and 3D Maya. And I have a my weakness is in speaking public. I have more fear, sir, and my strength is I can um, I have more honesty on everything, and I have self confident and self motivation too. And I have did projects on IoT, Internet of Things, on agriculture irrigation, and I have certificates on Microsoft, which is conducted in Lendi Institute of Engineering Technology. That's also.
Did you work on the projects individually or collaboratively?
Collaboratively, sir.
What did you learn from the collaboration with your peers? Did
I
you
have
come
learned
across
more
any
things.
difficulties? Did you come across any difficulties in your pursuit of, in pursuit of finishing that project? So what did you
No,
come
sir.
across?
No, sir, I have not connected any difficulty. I have very friendly friends, sir, which are collaborate with each other, and we have learned more things in IoT irrigation, sir. And we don't know about these sensors and too, but we have learned more things on that.
Good now. You may go back. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Next.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
I am B. Kumar Shash from Vizianaro. Presently, I am studying in mechanical third year in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. I completed my diploma in Mrs. Savan College Polytechnic, and I completed my SSC in Sri Padma Public School. Recently, I completed my internships on Revit architecture and electric and hybrid vehicles approved by AICTE. And my strength is determination towards the work, and my weakness is more patience. That's it.
Was there any situation that you could make use of your patience? Was there any situation in your life where most of the people were quite impatient, but you are very patient to have succeeded in that?
Sir,
was there any, was there any difficult situation where you could show your patience?
In my diploma, internship is there, sir. In that industry area, I have more patience toward missionary.
Good. Make it back. Next.
Hello, sir. Good morning. My name is Sachinarana. I come from Vizianagaram. I completed my diploma in mechanical engineering from NSRT College. Now I am studying BTech third year in mechanical engineering in Lendi Institute of Engineering Technology. Coming to my skills, as being a mechanical engineer, I learned some softwares like CATIA, ANSYS, AutoCAD, etc. And I also learned some software skills like C, Java, Python. And coming to my internships, I did my internship on hybrid electrical vehicles in Vegio platform, and I have also done my summer internship on summer internship on Revit software. Coming to my strength is my
Why
confidence.
didn't you do any internship in English? I think there is an internship course in English as well.
Yes, sir.
Why
Yes,
didn't you
sir.
take part in that internship?
My faculty suggested that
Okay.
Revit software.
Please proceed. Talk about your strengths, your goals.
So coming to my strength, my strength is my confidence. My weakness is helping to everyone. So my goal is becoming a government employee in railways.
Okay. Good now. Let me get back.
Thank you, sir.
Start. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. I am Srina. I came from Garvadi and pursuing studying BTech in Lendi Institute of Technology in stream of mechanical. And in my I recently completed diploma course in Balaji Polytechnic Institute. And in my during diploma of last semester, I completed industrial training program in Sri Ranga Motors in 6 months. And I also participated in so many interviews, Asian Paints like HPCL, HBC. So like so many interviews I participated, and 3 internship programs are completed IoT MOOCs course and Revit software and 3D Maya. And recently 2 certificates are got it in NPTEL stream. And my short-term goal is I got the job in private sector or government sector anyway. And my long-term goal
I will
was.
get the job.
Sir?
Proceed, please.
Sir.
Please proceed. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Talk
sir.
about.
And my long-term goal is I crack the job in PSUs and ESC sectors. So.
Okay, try to focus on the tense.
Sir?
Tense. You are saying that you have already got the job. You do it unknowingly, but it is very important to use the right tense, right form of the verb. Okay.
Okay,
You're
sir.
going to get it in future.
Okay.
So what do you mean by attitude? So what is your view
Sir,
on attitude?
Attitude means in front of person, the behavior is very good and looking like so serious in front of person, sir. In body behavior, this is attitude, sir.
Okay. Good, Nana. Oh my God.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My
Say, talk about any activity that you like most in language lab Lendi. Which activity attracted you most?
Group discussions.
Group discussion. Why? What did you learn from it?
I learned by doing a group discussion is self-confidence, and I gained my confidence, and my teachers helped me and boosted me to do more confidence with any work with the confidence level. So it is my confidence level.
Okay. What are your strengths?
Oh, strength.
Strength. Your strength. Hello.
Yes.
Okay, enough.
Sir, sorry, sir, I didn't get you.
Please, enough. May go.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning. Introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. My name is C.H. Venkataswamy. I am coming from Vijayanagaram. Present, I am studying at Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. Present, I am pursuing my BTech in third year mechanical section. Before this, I completed my diploma in GMR Polytechnic, GL Puram in Vijayanagaram, and my SSC is completed at JPH School, Kumaram. As a mechanical engineer, I want to be cracking job in mechanical fields.
What do you do in your spare time?
Yes, sir. Not audible.
What's your hobby?
My hobbies is I usually play volleyball in evening times, and free time I want and I general studies in free time at home.
Yeah, you may leave.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, please proceed. Go ahead. Talk about yourself.
My name is Vamsi Vishwanath. At present, I am pursuing my BTech in Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technologies. I have pursued my diploma in NSRD College. There, I have done an internship in CAD/CAM, computer-aided designing and manufacturing. There, I have acquired knowledge on computer-based manufacturing and designing, and I love that field because it is a creative field. And my strength is I'm a quality-oriented person, and my weakness is I'm a perfectionist.
Enough. Go back. Go back.
Okay.
Ramna sir, just give me 2 minutes and you can give them your feedback and your observation.
Sure, ma'am. Now or after 2 minutes?
Now, sir, in 2 minutes, I'll just set them up.
అందరూ మాన్యుల్స్ ఇచ్చారా నన్ను ఎవరైనా
Ramna sir, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yes, sir. The students are here and you can give them your observations.
Yes, ma'am. Most of them have done well, ma'am. Particularly, had it been better if they could have, if they had presented their, resumes on the screen, it could have been better, but there was no option for them. But I asked them 1 or 2 questions for each individual after the introduction. So it's time for them to add many more laurels of them to their resume. Okay. And first of all, I could have suggested them if they had shown me that on the screen. It is usual that Lendi we used to use many tech apps to prepare for these resumes even when I was there. So students are suggested to use technical apps which provide many templates for their resume. Don't think that this resume is just a nonchalant thing, but it is more than that. First impression gives the best impression. You know that first impression is the best impression. Today, what happens, based on the resumes received by the candidates, the company decides shortlist the candidates for the interview. So it should impress the employer first of all, or the HR. So you should make your resume in such a way that it should grab the attention of every employer. Okay. That is one thing. Another thing is most of the strengths and weaknesses are widely available on Google. It means that you have it is a tendency for us, of us, to copy the strengths and weaknesses of somebody. Please analyze them first of all. Then you can realize what your strengths and weaknesses are. And hobbies. You may mention reading books, watching TV, listening to music, but you should be in such a position to justify that you are good at, or that whatever you write in the resume, you are responsible for it. If you say something wrong, you may take back, but you are writing your entire profile in your resume. It means that you are abiding by all these rules and regulations of the employer or the employment. So you are giving a declaration which you cannot take back. Therefore, please do it mindfully and enter every details of yours in a conscious way in the resume, so that your resume will look unique, will look different from others, and people will definitely recognize that you will be considered in, you will be taken in easily. Don't think that resume cannot bring you employment. It can. Okay, that's the reason Lendi started conducting online interview like this. If there had been no importance or significance of interview or resume, it could not have been conducted like this. So understand the very purpose of conducting this kind of external examination. Okay, it is high time you started preparing your resumes like this. I am very happy that the mechanical, though you are from mechanical, you have started doing many good things, and particularly this mechanical batch is unlike other mechanical batches I have seen in Lendi, because you are good at communicating things well, and some of the good things I can mention. I didn't write the numbers, but the people who came number 4, 2, 4, 5, around 6 to 7 members who have done fantastically well. Just they have spoken volumes about themselves, and some are very quick enough in talking about themselves. That when somebody asks you to talk about your peers, to talk about your neighbors, you are willing to talk about them in volumes, in leaps and bounds, you can say. But when somebody is asking you to talk about yourself, you cannot do it. Anybody cannot do it. All of a sudden, what is there about me? How can I talk about myself? How can I describe well about myself? These are the questions which linger in your mind, which would definitely stop you, which would definitely put the skids under you, so that you cannot speak much about yourself, but practice well. I have seen an introduction. One of your teachers who used to work in Lendi has got an opportunity outside now in the software field. He has sent me an introduction, his introduction. When I was reading, I came to know that how difficult it was. He talked about the projects. He talked about, we simply add our strengths, weaknesses in 1 or 2 words. But in a software company, after getting some experience, you have to speak more about your projects, 1 or 2 projects. No, it would take around 3 to 4 pages only for his introduction. I was surprised, after looking at that. So this is how it happens in the gradual career, in the gradual, I mean, in your pursuit of employment, you will get to know all these things. Anyway, good luck from my end, and even I appreciate the efforts taken by the teachers concerned. So it is very difficult, especially to deal with people who really don't know English, but these people have done fantastically well. And this, I mean, your communication intrigued me to listen to you further, more. That is the best thing from your end. Most of you, maybe around out of 22 members, around 18 to 19 members have succeeded in communicating things without falling behind. You're not behind with your communication skills. I mean, speaking skills. That is the best thing from your end. Okay, both boys and girls, they have done well. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ramna sir, for taking your time and coming to our external examination. And I apologize for not sharing their resumes. I know, and as you have mentioned, they have used those edtech tools to create their resumes, but we had a problem in displaying them. So I was not able to display their resumes, but sorry for that. And I hope they implement and all of your suggestions and become serious in preparing themselves for their interviews.
Yes,
So thank you for your suggestions. Thank you.
my pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Sir, now you can leave the session, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
My dogs,